Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. My name is Izzaty Laily binti Rosli. My matric number is C18A0502, a third year student from Multimedia Elective. Today I would like to present to you my case study titled Level of Technology Readiness and Acceptance of Teachers in Primary School to Use Virtual Reality Technology in Teaching. What is virtual reality? Virtual reality is a computer-generated technology that allows users to experience a three-dimensional simulation. By using special electronic devices such as special headsets or goggles with a screen inside it or gloves fitted with sensors, users can interact with the generated three-dimensional environment in real time. With the help of special devices, it will create a realistic feeling experience through various sensorial channels such as visual, auditory, and touch. Reality has its own characteristics and advantages. It also has problems and poses various shortcomings, especially when it is in the early stage of implementation of the virtual reality. A few problems identified in the implementation of the virtual reality is the suitability of the technology to be used in primary education. This is because some people, in this case the educators, may find the virtual reality to be too advanced of a technology. There are several objectives for carrying out the research. Firstly, to identify if the existing technology is suitable to be used in primary education. Secondly, to evaluate the acceptance level of implementation of virtual reality in primary education among school students. Thirdly, to determine the main challenges that the student and their institution will encounter if virtual reality is implemented in primary education. The research questions are: is the existing technology suitable to be used in primary education? Secondly, what is the acceptance level of implementation of virtual reality in primary education among school students? And thirdly, what are the main challenges will the student and their institution encounter if virtual reality is implemented in primary education? Next is methodology. For this part, I will explain about the research design, research instrument, and data collection. This research is based on a survey that is designed using a questionnaire. This research is based on a quantitative data, and the data collected will be measured by using descriptive statistics such as the distribution and percentage of a data set. The research instrument used for this research is the survey method. A survey was conducted to 50 people of the public by using Google Form. For this research, I've used two methods of data collection, namely primary data and secondary data. I use quantitative method in the collection of primary data, and the method used to obtain primary data is through collection of data through survey, which is in the questionnaire form. Secondary data are data that have been collected and analyzed by someone else. It can be found or obtained through various sources such as publication, books, and websites. These are the results that were obtained through the survey. Next part is analysis and discussion of the research. From this research, it can be concluded that the public accept happily the idea of implementing virtual reality in primary education. This is because they realize that virtual reality technology can bring so much benefits to the primary school students. Even though majority of the respondents agree with the idea of implementing virtual reality in primary education, they also agree that if virtual reality were to be implemented in primary education, there are a few challenges that they will face, such as technical problems with virtual reality technology. And some other challenges with the highest responses are educators do not have robust technical skills and lack of reference standards. This is because virtual reality can be considered as high technology for some people, So, to introduce virtual reality as a learning media to primary education, there will be problems and challenges at first because it is new to them. In order to make the idea of implementing virtual reality in primary education happen, we can slowly introduce and implement a new technology such as virtual reality technology in primary schools. And new special classes for both the educators and students can be created so that they can learn about what is the new technologies and how to use it. What can be concluded from this research is the public accept happily the idea of implementing virtual reality technology in primary education studies. This is because they realize that there are a lot of benefits that virtual reality can offer to school students. Plus, the initiative to introduce something new as a learning media such as virtual reality should be taken because we should shift from traditional learning to a more modern way because we have to fit in line with the current demand so that the students will not be outdated.